Hello everybody, Ryan the Almighty here, and today is kind of a big announcement. As some of you may have known, we at the Astocky team have been working very hard to bring you the Astocky Team Launcher. This is the official release video, so it's been released. Version 1.0 is out now. If you come to the Astocky website, which is www.astocky.com, links in the description, and go to the Downloads tab, there's the Astocky Team Launcher. And basically, here's an overview of what it is. Basically, it's a combination of the Astocky Pack, HeroCraft, SolitaryCraft, and the Allmighty Pack. It basically is kind of a launcher, kind of a bit like Tekkit, allowing you to access all four of these mod packs in one place. Basically, they're all automatically updating, and it is Windows and Mac compatible. Linux support is not in this version. We've had a few issues trying to get it work with Linux, and unfortunately we couldn't get it to work. We are working on it, and hopefully it will be coming soon, but it is completely compatible with Windows and Mac. But I'll go into that a little bit later. Basically, when you come to this page, at the bottom there is a download now link. Basically, just click that. And I did that wrong anyway. There we go, that should work now. There we go. Now what this should do is allow you to download a jar file. Now what you want to do is you want to put that in a folder. You don't want to put it just on your desktop or something like that. It has to go inside a folder because it makes a whole bunch of files and folders, and if you have it just on your desktop, it's going to cause issues. So basically, once you get it, it's going to run on Windows and Mac, like I said. On Windows, it doesn't matter if you have 32-bit or 64-bit Java. If you have a 64-bit operating system, we recommend that you have 64-bit Java in order to access more than 1 gig of RAM to use. And if you're running on Mac, you need at least 2 gig of RAM in order to run any pack efficiently, I suppose you'd say. Anything less than 2 gig of RAM causes some issues. So basically, once you've downloaded it into a folder, all you have to do is just double click it. And it's going to do a whole bunch of stuff. It's going to get everything it needs, and it's going to download all the mod pack information it needs, and basically pop it into all these folders. Then, if it's your first time launching it, you will come up with a error locating Minecraft.jar. Basically, press OK, and it's going to download Minecraft.jar from Mojang servers. And this basically goes in the same folder that you put the Astocky Team Launcher. You just save it there, and that's it. And then it'll come up saying press OK once downloaded to the folder where you have to put it. Then once that's done, it will say you need to launch Minecraft at least once to get all the required files necessary. This basically allows us to, I suppose, compress up all the Minecraft files which are needed, so that you only have to do this once for all the packs, so you don't have to constantly be launching Minecraft and waiting for that every time you want to install one of the packs. So it's going to basically bring up this. You type in your username and password, and log in, and that's going to download everything it needs. So yeah, this has been a massive work on the Astocky team. I've been basically the lead developer on it. Astocky's been helping me heaps, and HeroCraft has been just an awesome tester. He's been the testing guinea pig for this whole process, making sure everything's running good. Because if it runs on his computer, it will run on everyone else's computer, because his is the most fussy computer I've ever seen. So, anyway. Now, it does auto-update when the individual packs update, but unfortunately it doesn't update when the launcher itself updates. When the launcher updates, you will get notified on the home screen. When it loads up, I'll show you. And then it's just a click away to getting the new one. So here we go. Now it's loaded up Minecraft. We basically exit out, and then it's going to do everything, and it loads up the launcher. And comes up with this screen. Basically, what it does is it works kind of like Tekkit, multi-MC, all those sorts of things, where you put in your username and password for Minecraft, and it will automatically log you in when you want to play the packs, and it also allows for offline play. Basically, just enter in your username and password. And click save. Now, I just want to, before I start this, your details are encrypted in the same way that Minecraft does it themselves. It's encrypted in a file, and that's not transferred to us in any way. The only time they're transferred to anyone is to Mojang to log you in. So your details are safe, and there's no need to worry about that. So once you click save, it should come up saying logged in successfully and your details are saved. And then will come up your newsfeed. This is what you're going to be seeing most of. Basically, it'll tell you what version of the launcher you have and how long ago it was updated, as well as if it's up to date or not. If it's up to date, it'll show green and say up to date. If it's not up to date or not installed, it'll be red and say not installed. This basically gives you a quick overview of when the pack's updated, and yeah, just kind of give you a idea of if something's changed. Then down the bottom we've got your basic buttons: Astocky Pack, HeroCraft, SolitaryCraft, the Allmighty Pack, and Vanilla. These will basically one-click launch the packs or install them if they're not installed. Take Vanilla for example. If I click that, it'll automatically log me into Minecraft and load up the game so I can go in and play. That's a big time saver, and I think it's a great addition. So if we go back in, you've got your menu options here. You've got refresh newsfeed, which will just refresh that, and you've got old handy exit button, which of course does exactly as you would expect it to. It exits out. Next in the options menu, clear login details. That's if you want to log out of your account that you saved and log into a different one. Unfortunately, it doesn't support multi-user login at the moment. Not sure if it will be added or not. It's something which it depends on user feedback on if they want that or not. Then there's a download all mods button, which basically once you click it, it'll go into the process of downloading every single mod needed for all the packs. So that way, if you've got some time or you want to do it, you can just click that and it will download all the mods which you don't have, to kind of save you time so you don't have to sit there doing it while you install the packs. It's optional. You can just do it and download the mods when you click to install one of the packs, but it's an option there. Next is the maximum RAM. This basically tells the launcher how much RAM it should give Minecraft. By default it's 1 gig, and like I said, for Mac we recommend 2 gig at least. I have tried to run the launcher on 1 gig, but it hadn't seemed to work. So yeah, basically if you're running 32-bit Java, you'll only be given the 1 gig option. If you're running 64-bit Java, you'll be given all options. I like to set it to 2 gig, and basically it will relaunch the launcher once you change your RAM, and as you see, it's changed. Next is screen resolution. Again, this will set the resolution of the screen when you load Minecraft. So let's do, say, 1280 by 720 when I launch Vanilla, or any mod pack for that matter. It will automatically load it up in 720p, which is perfect. Great for making videos, or if you just want to get it like your Minecraft a certain size. Next up is the Uninstall Pack option. This will basically forcibly uninstall a pack. Let's say none of them are installed at the moment, so it'll just ask you if you're sure you want to uninstall. You will lose everything, and you go yes or no. That'll basically just wipe that pack clean, and you can reinstall it. Sometimes that helps if you're having issues, or if you want to cleanly install after a big update to one of the mod packs or something like that. Next is the YouTube tab. Is just a quick kind of links to the team's YouTube pages. Let's take example me. It will just take you to mine or Astocky's or anyone's YouTube page. Simple as that. And lastly is the help menu. Basically gives you your about. It's just basically a quick about screen. Launch a changelog, which will take you to the Astocky forums, to basically the page with all the changes that have been made to the launcher. And then we have pack changelogs, which will take you to the changelogs for each of the packs. So if you want to know what's changed in an update, just click on one of these and it will take you to the forums to have a look and see what's changed. Pack support will basically the same sort of principle, except you click here if you need help with one of the packs and you post your problem or issue there, and one of I suppose the author of the mod pack will help you out. And lastly is support forums. This is for the Astocky Team forums. It will be changed. I've just seen that that's a bit wrong. It will take you to the support forums for the launcher if you have issues with the launcher. Alright, so let's get into the basic installation of a pack. I'm going to pick, say, SolitaryCraft right now, because that's the one I've been going on. Basically, if it's not installed and you click the button, it'll say, it's not installed, do you want to install it now? Yes, I would like to install it. And it's basically going to go through the process of downloading mods. For each mod in the pack, it'll say downloading Minecraft Forge 4.1.1.251. Press OK to open your web browser for download. Then it will give you the directory to download it to. Now it's the same directory which you put the Astocky Team Launcher and Minecraft.jar in, with the inner downloads folder, basically. So once you click OK, it'll open up your web browser. In this case, AdFly. And you basically just download the mod to the downloads folder. Simple as that. And click OK once done. It will detect that and go on to the next one. Now it will say Optifine is an optional mod. This is what comes up for optional mods. Optifine is obviously an optional mod for SolitaryCraft. If you click yes, it will download and install Optifine. If you click no, it won't. So you have the option, if you want certain mods in the pack, to kind of customize your experience. I'm going to click no just to show you that it doesn't do it. Then it comes up, forestry is an optional mod, do you want to install it? If you click yes, then it will go to the downloading forestry thing. Press OK, and it will start the download process. Say for instance you put it in the wrong folder, or something's gone wrong, and you click OK and it's not there. It'll say not found, and press OK to try again, and it will just open up the page again and try to find the file again. What I'm going to do is I have all of these files already downloaded. So I'm going to come into here and paste them all in, just to kind of make it easier on you guys. There we go. Alright, then basically it'll run through all the mods in the pack. Optional, yes, I want iron chests, yes. No universal electricity, please. I will have extra bees. And Jamie's furniture mod, sure. Mistcraft, yeah, I like Mistcraft. Animal bikes, no, I don't want that. I'll have RailCraft. And RailCraft is missing, so press OK, and it will go to download RailCraft. Those of you who played with any of the previous packs this process will be very familiar to you. It's basically the same thing except with Java instead of a black screen. There we go. And it's going to download Tree Capitator. A few of these mods I obviously haven't downloaded. So I'm going to go through and get them all. Yes. Take that. Okay. Tool rack is optional. No, thank you. Factorization. No. No Pixelmon, I'll have Logistics Pipes. No Ruins mods, I'll have Pam's mods, sure. Basically, it allows the packs to be as quite optional, and you can actually customize it the way you want. That way, if you don't want a certain mod, you don't have to have it. It's all completely up to you. Now, some packs will be more optional than others. Industrial Craft, yes, I'll take that. Then once it's downloaded all the files, it will go through the install process, and then once it's done, it'll pop up with this, and it will basically update SolitaryCraft, says up to date. Now when I click that, it will launch me into SolitaryCraft, hopefully with no issues. We can only hope. Come on. There we go. Easy peasy. As you can see, all the mods are there. And if I launch into single player, I'll be able to play SolitaryCraft very easily. No need to mess around with mods, and basically it's an easy install process. And where are we? There we are. Minecraft's loaded, and we are playing. Version of HeroCraft is available, and as of 1.3.2, I think that's what it is. All mods are, of course, server as well as client, so you should technically be able to go open to LAN and play with people on the network. Now, it's up to each of the ModPacks authors to make sure that that works, and if that's even an issue for them. So yeah, in a nutshell, that is pretty much the Astocky Team Launcher. Oh, that was loud. That was really loud. Yeah, so if you exit out of there, that's pretty much it. So, download link will be in the description. We're very excited to present this to you guys, and we hope that you guys will enjoy it as much as we hope you will. And definitely let us know if there are any issues or any problems, and also if there's any features that you want to see added, because we are definitely up to adding in features for everyone to make a best experience possible. At the time of launch, both HeroCraft and the Allmighty Pack won't be available. I know the Allmighty Pack, I'm waiting for Red Power to update for 1.3.2, and then I'll be ready to launch. So both the Allmighty Pack and HeroCraft will be available at a later date, but for right now they won't be available. So stay tuned on the Astocky Team website for updates to the launcher. So thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoy, and please let us all know feedback. We've worked really hard on this and hope you enjoy. Alright, I'll see you later guys. Bye.